Dear Dad, here is a book I wrote and illustrated. I hope you like it. Love, Michele. Costa Rica Vacation 2024 by Michele Hellweg. I want to go to Costa Rica because I want to see stunning birds and scary snakes. I want to learn Spanish. I took an airplane to Costa Rica. We arrived at San Jose City, and we stayed at a hotel called Casa Lima. And we went to the park, and we went on the monkey bars and seesaws. It was fun. And then we went downtown to walk around and explore the city. There were lots of pigeons. They were hungry. Dad bought bird food, and the pigeon perched on my dad's shoulder. I held the bird food, and the pigeon perched on my head because I was holding bird food. I was scared. The next day, we went to the Children's Museum in San Jose. There were mummies and a coffin in one room. We could go inside the coffin. Dada went inside. I saw a milkshake stand and a wooden one, so Mama bought me one. It was fantastically delicious. We went to the old market and I saw a horse, and I wanted the horse, so Dada bought me the horse. The horse was turquoise. Inside the horse was fluffy metal eyes and reins. And we went to the dinosaur place, and there was a TV. On the TV, there was grass, trees, and flowers. Me and Dada went close to the TV, and we turned into dinosaurs. Next, we went to the astronaut place. There were boogie rods. Boogie rods are like cars, but they travel on the moon. There were astronaut costumes. Dad and I tried them on Mama. Next, we went to the plane place. There were planes. One plane had a step on the floor, so we went up the steps and stepped on the wing, sat on the polished chair, and blasted off. Next, we migrated to La Fortuna town. A bus dropped us off at a hotel called Real Volcano Inn. Next, there was a restaurant and a swimming pool. Our room had 2 beds, a telephone, and a bathroom. The bathroom had 3 sides. In the middle was the sink. On the left, the shower. On the right, the toilet. On the way to La Fortuna, we saw a sloth. Sloths are a mammal that moves slow and swing on branches. When we were at the airport, we saw a huge, gigantic sloth toy. It was holding more stuffies. The sloth had 3 massive sharp claws. The sloth was smiling. It had a black nose and eyes. At Randall Volcano Inn, we saw a stallion. The stallion was white. On the next day, we went to the church. It was stunningly, fantastically pretty. The church had steps, and in front of us was a coffin covered in a white blanket. On the next day, still at the hotel, we did 2 tours called the Hanging Bridges and the Volcano Hike. At the volcano hike, we walked on lava, but the lava we walked on wasn't the lava that is fiery red or orange hot liquid. This lava was rocks. We walked on the lava steps to the top. On the way back, we saw cows. I fed them. Now it's the day we do hanging bridges. We got in a van. When we were on a hanging bridge, we saw wildlife. We saw birds, colors blue, yellow, brown. Next, we saw a python and a tiny snake. When we were about to approach a hanging bridge, we saw a blue-jean frog. We saw a butterfly, we saw a spider on a web and an owl, and we saw a chameleon. It was brown. Chameleons are a reptile, and they change color. Next, we saw a monkey. I like to go on a hanging bridge. At first, I got scared and wobbly, so I had to hold on to the railing. But now I'm not afraid anymore. I believed I could do it, and I did it. I speeded up and I zoomed by. It became wobbly. Then moments later, very wobbly, but I had not hung on. Next, we went to Uvita town, and we saw a crocodile in a river. Next, we went to Mr. Tony's house. He had a swimming pool and a lovely house. Our room was upstairs. Our room had a door that said sunset. Our room had a mosquito net. Next, I was standing outside making a pose. I had a determined look on my face. I put my hands on my waist. Next, we went to Uvita Beach, Ventanas. Ventanas had a cave. I went inside with Mom and Dad. I went surfing. I ride in a wave real fast, always up to shore. I play with my friends. One boy speaks Spanish. The other 2 are brother and sister. They speak French. At the beach, we saw hermit crabs, ears, and leafcutters. Next we did whale watching tour. I got in the boat. It moved. We saw a whale spray water in its dorsal fin. We saw a bottle whale too. I get to go off the boat and swim in the very deep ocean. Next we saw the waterfall. It ran down 2 parts. Now I'm back home. I bought a mirror and the mirror had blue morph butterflies. It is purple. It said Pura Vida, Costa Rica. Pura Vida means pure life. I like going to Costa Rica because I could see lots of animals in the rainforest, volcano, and lava rocks. Beautiful beaches, caves, waterfalls, and whales. The end. About the author. Michele Hellweg is starting to write books. She is 7 years old. She lives in Westerly, Rhode Island. She was born in 2016, November 1st. Michele Hellweg is very talented at reading books. Now Michele Hellweg is going to write more children's books.